Pokepals, we have a fun new turbo deck for you guys, and it is going to be Mega Zeraora. And so we're going to be using the first attack, Thunderous Fist. This attack does 60 damage for each electric energy attached to this Pokemon. And we're going to be getting a lot of electric energy via Cinderace. So we're going to hope to start Cinderace here, Turbo Flare, get 3 on it. But if we don't start Cinderace, that's okay. We have Magnemite, and of course, Magneton with the ability Overvolt Discharge. Once during your turn, you may attach 3 basic energy cards or discard pile to your electric Pokemon in any way you like. If you use this ability, this Pokemon is knocked out. So, that's our backup plan if we do not start Cinderace. And yeah, that's kind of the big gimmick of the deck, is we're getting energy on there fast. One Buddy-Buddy to kind of get a double Magnemite out if we need to. 4 Mega Signal to find the Mega Zeraoras. 3 Poké Pad for the Magnemites and Magnetons. 3 Pokégear to find our Carmines early, hopefully. I played Prime Catcher. I'm not quite sure which A-Spec to throw in here. My initial thoughts are Hero's Cape or Prime Catcher, just to get switches in there to gust up the Pokemon you can knock out. So I want Prime Catcher, but that can easily be switched out for even like a Legacy Energy maybe. I'm not sure. I'm kind of going back and forth on what I use there. We do play 1 red card. Really helpful if they knock out a Zeraora, just play that, get their hand down. We are playing Ultra Ball and Prism Tower to get our energy in the discard pile to utilize for our Magneton, as well as our Powerglass. Now we attach this to the active, and we keep getting energy from discard pile onto our active, upping our damage output. And yeah, it's a pretty straightforward deck. It's very fast. We want to get wins quick and have some fun. So let's get into some games, guys. All right, let's get into our first game here and see if we can get some quick wins. Alrighty. We are going to flip heads because we always flip heads on this channel. And we almost always end up flipping tails. But that is okay. Let's see. We really want to go second. Going first isn't awful. Gives a chance to set up our Magneton. So we are going to go first. But let's see what we get here. Hoping for Cinderace. We don't. But that is okay, because we have Mega Zeraora. We have Energy Attachment. And next turn, and we can use Carmine our first turn. So like I said, going first is not awful. Second is optimal Cinderace, but going first can get the job done just as well. So let's wait for our opponent to set up their board here. All right. Duskull. Okay. Well, that is a knockout, thankfully, if they leave it in the active next turn. Let's go ahead and Carmine. Okay. Let's go here. Let's get a Magneton down. Ooh. I think I might leave this, and then, yeah, we're going to leave that here, and let's pass. Pretty good first turn. A little unfortunate we didn't get any type of supporter next turn, but we do have access to our Magneton. Next turn, oh, of course they get heads. Oh, man. Okay, that's fine. We can do Magneton next turn. Oh, here we go, guys. Speaking of quick matches. We prized both our Magnetons? Oh, no. Well, that is okay. We're still going to get this knockout anyway, but that is awful. Alright. Very quick first win. Luckily, we got to avoid the prizing of the double Magneton. That's crazy. And we prized Powerglass. So those prizes were chalked. But that's, hey, we got our first win. We went fast, and we got that knockout. So 1-0 with Mega Zeraora. We've been loving it. So let's move on to the next one, guys. Right. Look, we just got up to Arceus rank. Let's go, guys. Let's get some more wins in here with our Mega Zeraora deck. Alright. Definitely going heads again. Hey, alright. I am going to choose to go second here. because we're going to start Cinderace and we are going to utilize it. We don't. Okay. That's okay. We have energy, we have lilies, we can discard some stuff, get Magnemite down. Not a bad going second hand. Alright, they start a Hoot Hoot, which is good for us because it is weak to electrics. It is a flying Pokemon. So if they leave it in the active, we get a knockout first turn. Oh, they're moving me the sad emote. Oh, they have Buddy-Buddy Poffin. They have nothing to worry about. They get a Fan Rotom and a Duskull. They're going to use Fan Call. Grab a couple Pecky Pecky, Trumbeak. And what was the last one? They got two Picky Peck and one Noctowl. Okay. Saving that last spot for a Terra Pokemon, no doubt. But if they leave this Hoot Hoot in the active and no Hoot Hoot down, we're looking good because they cannot use Knockdown next turn. Oh, they're going to get it down? Okay. Energy? Okay. Here's what we're going to do. Poké Pad first. Let's get that. There's Zeraora's in there. Okay. Here's what we're going to do. Do that. Get rid of an energy. Get our other Mega Zeraora down. We're going to attach return there. We're going to Lilies, get 8 new cards. Perfect. I'll get the other Magnemite down too. Why not? Let's go ahead, use that. What are we looking at here? Magnemite next turn. Okay, I think I'm going to get a Carmine. Just so we can discard these, attach that. Let's burn that. And then hold our hand. I will take a knockout on the Hoot Hoot here. Try and slow him down a little bit. Next turn we'll take energy, so we're looking good. Most of his Pokemon are going to be weak to lightning, which is good. See how many energy we have. Discard pile. 1. Okay. So I think we Poké Pad, put up down a Magneton, then Carmine, attach Voltic. It's a pretty good turn. The only way I say we don't is if they start threatening, we can try and Pokégear for boss. We do play 3 of them. But since they have 2 Trumbeak out, I'm not quite sure. We could boss the Hoot Hoot because their Noctowl is going to be their search engine. But I think the real way we decide if we're going to boss if they place down their Terra Pokemon, which is probably either going to be Cornerstone or Terapagos. Those are the 2 basic ones I know that are pretty easy to get out and going. Let's see, are they going to attach for doing a Salt Landing, but they don't have a Stadium out? This is very interesting. I'm wondering what they're going to do here. Alright, and they just pass. Another Carmine. Alright. Let's go there. Let's go there. Magneton. That down. And then let's Carmine away these. I love having the Prime Catcher there. I don't think there's anything I want to Prime Catch right now, though. Actually, you know what? I'm going to take out their Hoot Hoot. Let's go 1 there, 2 there. Because we do have weakness on a lot of these, and so I feel comfortable spreading it out. So they do take a prize card, which is fine. Let's do 400. That way, if they do put down a basic Terra, we're doing 200 base, attach a Voltic next turn. We're doing 260 plus 280, which should be enough to take out Ogerpon or Terapagos if they decide to put that down as their Terra. So they do evolve into Toucannon here. And if you guys don't know, Toucannon has an ability to draw a card. Also gives you the ability, the attack of Palkia V back in the day, where it's 60 plus, oh, they're drawing, 60 plus 20 more for each benched Pokemon, both ours and our opponents. So they're doing 80, 120 plus 60, 180 right now. So we will see if they can get that up. Area 0 is really popular with this deck. I like the inclusion of the Dust Glop, so I mean the Dust Noir, because you can add that 130 more damage to it. Fighting. Okay, so this tells me they're playing. Oh, did they prize their cornerstone? Yeah, they're gonna boss Magnemite. That's fine. I've used my Magnemite I wanted to use. Alrighty. We'll promote that one. And then I think we're going to just attach there, even it out in case they want to boss or do something crazy. Prism Tower. Actually, we'll Lillies, then we'll Prism Tower. We get rid of both of our Magnemites, Magtons. Okay. So we are definitely not using a Poké Pad again. And I'm okay with getting rid of that. Another energy. Perfect. Okay. And then let's just knock out. Now they're struggling, so I don't think I'm going to play red card if they take a knockout next turn, but we can. It's an option. And if they do decide to use fly, they're not. Okay. So Toucannon again. They drew a card. I don't think they're hitting the knockout on us because 100, 20, 180. The max they can do without Area 0 is 180 with all the stuff in play. What are they getting? Energy? Yeah. If they put Area 0 down, I think the max they can do is 220 plus another 20. Ooh, that could be knockout though. They give me the Dust Noir. I don't know if that's a great idea because you talk that out, take a prize card and knock out Toucannon, and then I only have one left, but go for it. They must have prized their Terra. Fighting Gong? Or no, maybe, okay, no, they do have it. They should have put down that Area 0. Interesting, okay. Very interesting. Knocked out, okay. Maybe they'll search for their other Area 0 and like a Buddy-Buddy or something. Okay, Lillie in Area 0. Yeah, that makes sense. First blast, that's fine. So they will take a knockout. I'm going to take 2, and I'm just going to boss up their cornerstone next turn. I think that's what we're going to do, guys. For the Rondo. Barely take a knockout, which is crazy. Oh, and they concede. Yeah, we had game after, so I'm not too crazy about it. But yeah, 2-0, guys. Looking good. Loving this deck so far, so let's get a couple more in. Maybe one or two, depending how this third game goes. But yeah, appreciate you guys watching, sticking around. Let's get into the next game. Let's go. Let's get into this third game here. Second game in Arceus, so glad we get up there so quickly. Alright, let's see what we're doing here. Alright, waiting for them to choose heads or tails. Nice Tepig coin. Which makes me think about, like, if any of you guys played Legends EA, what is the starter you guys are taking? Chikorita, Tepig, or for Totodile? I chose Tepig because I know it didn't get a lot of love. My daughter, or Casey, chose Chikorita. So, what did you guys pick? Which one's your favorite? Leave it down below. And yeah, we'll get that conversation started. But let's see. All right, we mulligan. That's fine. Maybe we can start a Cinderace this time. We do. Another Dusknoir deck. Okay, so we'll play that. That's fine. Are we going first or second? Okay, we are going second. So attach Zeraora, Mega Signal, Carmine. I think that's what we're going to do here. Fan Rotom. This is probably another two-cannon deck. Yeah, there they are. Is two-cannon the new fun thing on the ladder, guys? You guys gotta let me know. Alright, our turn. Ultra Ball. So we definitely attach. We go here. We'll Mega Signal that. That's Ultra Ball away. Carmine and Cinderace. Grab a Magnemite. And then let's Carmine. I'll do that. That. Get a Lillie's. I love it. I also like Boss because if they get something down next turn, we might be able to knock out their Terra. I don't think they're knocking us out next turn. So we'll load up that Zeraora, and we can work on the other one after that. Okay, Trumbeak. Ultra Ball. They're getting their Terra out, which we'll boss up next turn. Because we're doing 180 plus 60 more, 240. Oh, it's Wellspring. They might sob us, thinking about it. But, well, no, they can't, unless they have Balloon or Switch. But that'll be an easy 2 prizes for us, thanks to weakness. Knocked out. Okay, they're probably going to get Balloon and Switch here. Balloon Energy. Underdepths. Buddy-Buddy. So they have Candy in hand and Energy? Very interesting. Two Duskull. What is their plan? Are they Lilies? Okay, probably hoping for rare candy Toucannon and a balloon or some kind. They do Poké Pad, so they get Toucannon, probably have rare candy. Latias. Oh, that's what they have. Okay. They can't boss us, so because they Lilied, so I feel a little less worried about that one. All right. Go there. Doing 360. So let's go ahead and let's do that. Let's go ahead and knock out with Thunderous Fist. That kind of takes care of their Area 0 situation. And then boss for, excuse me, as we got boss off prizes, we can boss up their Latias next turn. Do that. Rare Candy, Dust Noir. Okay. Dawn. They're going to get another Terra. Yes, another Wellspring. I think we still boss that up, limit their bench size, and go from there. I also think we Ultra Ball for Magneton so we can explode if they manage to knock out our Zeraora here, so we can take it out. I think that's what we're going to do. So go down to 3, take 3 of these 2, maybe it takes to 1, and then we can go from there. Yeah, because if we take out their Wellspring, that limits their bench size. Ideally, we draw into like a Prism Tower and bump that as well, but I mean, we haven't. One hasn't been played, so it is possible. Okay. 50 there. I mean, if we boss up and take out a 2-prizer, they can't win next turn because they can't pop Dust Noir. So, let's go there. Alright. Let's pop this. 4 on there. It gets knocked out. They get onto 1 prize card, which is fine. Because Thunderous Fist. I would have played Acerolas, but it's only from Pokemon EXs, which means their Dust Noir plus 2 cannon combo could have still knocked me out. So now, moving on 1 prize card, they can't pop that Dust Noir. And they cannot, unless they play like Max Belt, which maybe is a thing. I mean, we haven't seen their Ace Fake, I don't think. So they could play it. They're gonna, okay, get Area 0 back. Okay, they have 6, so 6 and 180 plus 60, okay. I think full bench they're doing 220. What are they gonna grab? Lana's Aid. Okay, get some energy back, I guess. Oh, I don't think they know that we won, guys. Hey! We'll take the dub. That was a really fun way to win that one. Always make sure you're checking your prize cards before you Dust Noir. That could have been them going out in style. But yeah, that was really funny. Yeah, this has been a really fun deck. Maybe we'll try and get one more. Let's see, since we've had some quick ones. That has never happened to me. No one's ever popped Dusknoir like that to give me the win, so that was pretty funny and fun. Alright, so let's try and get one more win. We're 3-0, by the way, so let's see if we can get one more and go 4-0 here. Tails, okay. They're deciding who goes first. I think either way is okay for us. We will go first. That's fine. We'll go for our Carmine angle here. Let's see. No, we won't take them all again. Okay, Excadrill. Okay. So this is going to be a really big first challenge because they're definitely going to be trawling and everything set up. So we're going to have to utilize our bosses and everything like that pretty well. Did get Carmine. Let's get both those down. Ball. Okay. Okay. So thanks to Fire Weakness, we will knock out their Beldum next turn. But next turn, I think we Poké Pad for a... Oh... Not Magnemite, the middle one. I can't think of the stage one right now. Magneton. We Poké Pad for Magneton, and then Lillies get 8 new cards. Go from there. The only thing else I could see us doing is bossing up a lone drill. Oh, they prize trolley. Oh no. Yep, okay. If we get an energy, I will Ultra Ball energy and Poké Pad away, but that's only if we get energy off top deck. Alright, they get Excadrill and Matang. Team Rocket's Factory, draw 2 more. Go for it. Alrighty. Do that. Here. And then Lilies. Get another one. Definitely do that. I'll do that. We will take our prize card. And we are going to try and do some work next turn. Evolve into Excadrill. And get their Metang out. They Metallic Signal, trying to up their odds of hitting energy. Petrol, okay. Night Stretcher. Gonna get their Beldum back, I'm sure. Okay, Iron Defender. They just gonna undermine Metal Maker. I did forget about that. Okay. I am not upset about that at all. Promote there. Doing 210. That in the active. We'll do that. That's why I wanted that full take. 3 energy, so we'll pop 1. They're gonna take a prize card. Maybe they'll take one. Oh, please don't tell me they disconnected. That's a possibility. If they disconnected, I'm just gonna speed this up so we know what's going on, but all right. 390. So let's attach that there. Attach that there. Let's just knock out. All right, and we are 1 boss away from bossing up that Genesect and taking care of business. I think they might have disconnected though, which is really sad. But I get it. If you don't get Trolley, I wouldn't want to keep playing either. Yep, won't have too long. So I'll just cut to that. And hey, 4-0, guys. That's amazing. So yeah, I will see you guys in the outro. Let's do it. You guys, that was our Mega Zeraora Turbo deck. The only thing I would utilize is Acerola's Mischief. Wasn't used much in this video. We didn't play a lot of EXs. The other thing, Prime Catcher, again, if you want to switch it to a Hero's Cape or like a Legacy Energy or something, go for it. It's kind of a spec. It did help a little bit, but nothing crazy. But yeah, this was a fun turbo deck. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. And let me know, do you guys enjoy turbo decks? Is that kind of what you like doing, is setting up, going kind of like a Ceruledge style? Just attack big fast. And yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.